Hey guys, and welcome back to another Godzilla series secrets video. I switched it up a little bit, but today we're going to be covering the secrets in Season 2, Episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, and half of Episode 5. Let's go. In the first 10 seconds of Season 2, Episode 1, you can see a piece of Shin Godzilla's tail right there, which he gets introduced in Season 3. This is the first introduction of King Ghidorah, and the whole story behind this guy. Whenever Chris and Mason got here back in like late May, his wings actually fell off, and I didn't get the Monster Zero toy until August. So yeah. Oh, yep, Mothra's voice is still cringier than ever. Oh, man. And get this, I'm the one who made this freaking voice, and even I think it's cringe. In this background shot of Mechagodzilla, you can see the fan, or aka the tower from Season 1. And this is actually the thumbnail image of Season 2, Episode 1 as well. In this shot of King Ghidorah saying, "What is this?" You can just see Shin Godzilla's dad in there, aka the weird T-Rex toy I have. There's the Wobble Ball again. In this very first shot of Season 2, Episode 2, you can see the RMS adventure boat that my grandpa gave me, which I think it's somewhere nearby where I'm filming this, and you can also see a little bit of the piranha as well. This shot of Mechagodzilla, you can see the entire bathroom. There's the piranha again. In this shot of Shinigami-kun saying that he's bleeding, you can see the hat that my grandpa wears, and also the same hat that Rodan was trapped under in Season 2, Episode 6. And in the background of Mothra saying, "I didn't know you were bleeding," you can see the chair that I was messing around with and spinning. Here's the first image of the fortress. Ever since this is even before I filmed Season 6. I think it has now been thrown away because their cat Shadow passed away in, I think, early May, sometime in May, and I think it was there until like maybe August or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. Because of how odd my tablet screen is, I think if you had like a much bigger screen, you would actually be able to see the shadow of Godzilla 1994 in there. This part is just cringe to me. I don't know why. Right before the shot was some super cringe camera work. The poo fight. Season 2, Episode 3. This episode, I don't know why, but the first half of it is not that bad. The second half of it is just so cringy. Oh my god. You guys will, if you've seen this episode, then you would probably agree with me that the second half is extremely cringy. In the very first part of the fight, you can see King Ghidorah and Mosasaurus, because the fortress is like right there, aka the little cat playbox thing. Whenever Pooh Bear said, "Oh, you're gonna pay for that," my voice actually echoed throughout the entire room. That is how loud I actually was. Like, my voice echoed across the entire room. It was that loud. But because of like the music and stuff, it doesn't sound that loud in the video. But when I was making this, it was really loud. Now I wish I killed Mothra off right there because, ugh. Anyways, here you can see a little part of the dungeon that 2014 and 1994 are in. You can see the litter box that when Shadow was still around, and you can see King Ghidorah right there in the fortress. Another super cringe moment. There's so many cringe parts in this episode. And guess what, guys? I will call this one of the most cringiest episodes. The ones that I think are more cringy than this is probably the end game, burning down the fortress, and Shin Godzilla's speech. I think those are the ones that are more cringe than this one. Mothra just said in a cringe voice, "Help me," in case you guys didn't know. At that part where, like, Pooh jumps to, like, the end of the bed, I actually attempted to, like, throw him off, but somehow I managed to land this pretty sick trick shot with him by landing him on, like, the very edge of the bed, which I think is pretty cool. Anyways, this scene where Pooh just falls off the bed, you can see a pretty clear shot of the dungeon. This is one of those cringiest scenes I will ever see in my life. Right there's where Mothra literally just defies the laws of physics and literally stands up like this for like 3 seconds before falling backwards. From this part and so on from the episode, the rest of the episode is what made this episode so high up on the cringe list.
She wasn't
Guys, if I made this episode on a scale of 1 to 10 in cringiness, I would probably rate it either a 7 or an 8, just because of the second half of this episode. The first half of this episode is probably a 5. This right here is probably an 8. I hate this scene so much. Well, because my sound is turned all the way down, Mothra said something extremely cringy here. No, it is not relating to energy at all. So far there have been no energy scenes, and there will be no energy scenes during this entire season. So I think that's the only thing that's good about this season, or the only thing that's not cringe about it. Most of this season is cringe, but not all of it. Alright guys, well now we're at the start of Season 2, Episode 4, and guess what shows up first? Another cringy cough! What did you expect? In the first 30 seconds or so of this fight in Season 2, Episode 4, you can see a little bit of Pooh Bear in the background. In this scene, where Mothra and Mechagodzilla fly up to, quote-unquote, King Ghidorah, you can see the time that I filmed this video. And as you can see, I filmed it quite early in the morning. I filmed it at like 8:45 in the morning. So that's that. In this scene where Mothra says, "Oh, okay, let's walk. There's our leader." You can just see Shinagawa-kun over there. Oh yeah, and there's the little tag that Mothra had on herself for a while, until I eventually cut it off. I think after I made Season 4. And that's basically the tag that had a picture of Mothra from like the movies and stuff. And in this shot where he says, "Everybody back up except the new guy," you can see my grandpa's hat and my grandpa's coat in the background. In this scene where 1994 is explaining that he likes Australian stuff, you can see the TV, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, and the Piranha all in the background. Alright, so for Season 2, Episode 5, I'm only going to explain half of it in this in this video of secrets. So clearly you can see Pooh Bear in the background, and you can see a little bit of Shinagawa-kun's tail. It's kind of hard to tell what time I filmed this, but I think I filmed it at either 9:51 or 10:51. The pizza toy that I use for this is actually my baby cousin's little pizza squishy thing that like she can chew on. She's almost 2 years old now, which is insane. And when I filmed this, she was 11 months old. She was born on March 3rd of 2020. And the next time I go over there, maybe in a month or two, maybe I'll film a little video of another of my new baby cousin, which will be named Ronan, who will be born sometime in December. A really cool fact about the piranha toy is that back in like the 19th century or the 1800s, that actually used to be a real piranha. Like actually, even my grandpa told me. In fact, when I was like 7, now I was 7 back in 2017, and my aunt used to joke with me that apparently this thing was real. Which I actually thought it was real at first. I was really stupid back then. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my god, this is just stupid. I'm like, obviously this thing's not real. I mean, like, you're not gonna scare me with it. I'm 11, almost 12, and I know that freaking thing is fake. So yeah, that thing used to be a real piranha, but now it's just all stuffed up and just looks like that. In fact, I actually have the piranha here on the kitchen shelf. If you look really closely of this shot of 2014 saying Mecha Godzilla and then shoots his atomic breath, you can see an outline of me holding the tablet. Yes, filming these videos can actually be pretty difficult because I'm like filming all of the action with one hand, and I use the other hand to like hold the tablet and do the filming. So one hand does all of the action, the other one holds the camera. So that's that. Oh yeah, another secret that I found in Season 2, Episode 5 is this weird, creepy ghost face in the blanket. So this is the second creepy Easter egg, or secret in the Godzilla series. But anyways, that is going to conclude our third Secrets video for Godzilla series. And for Episode 4 of Secrets, we will be uncovering the secrets in the rest of Season 2. So like, Season 2 episodes. So the rest of Episode 5, Episode 6, Episode 7, Episode 8, and Episode 9. So we got 5 more episodes to cover. Well, 4.5. Alright, anyways, I'll see you in the next Secrets episode. Well, probably not, because I'll probably film another side episode and maybe another main series episode before I make another Secrets video. Anyways, bye guys.